Welcome back to New Day Vlogs. We have been so busy this week that I have not had time to get in the closet here and actually paint it. This is our new pantry closet that Josh installed the other day, and if you guys have not seen that video and you care to see the install process of turning this little kitchen closet into a pantry closet, then I will link that video below and you can go watch it. So you guys, now that the shelving unit is installed, I need to get in here and actually paint this closet. I've had this house for 14 years, has never been painted. So that is what I'm going to be doing today now that we have a new pantry shelving unit installed. I did get in here this morning, you guys. We had several holes. I've actually patched those this morning. I have waited for it to dry, which it's dry now. So I need to sand that, and then I've got to come in here and I need to tape off the track to make sure the paint doesn't get on it. And then I'm going to get started painting this closet. It's just going to be white again. Once that is done, I will put the shelving units back in here. And of course I got to clean up the floor too. But I'll put the shelving units back in here, and then I will go ahead and organize it. I did get some new shelf liner for the closet the other day, so I can put that on the new shelves, and I got some new organizing containers that I can put in there to organize some of our stuff. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get started taping this, and I'm going to put this on fast forward so that you guys can see it in a faster motion, and I will get back to you guys in just a little bit. morning, my lovelies. Happy Sunday. I just wanted to get on here really quick and show you a couple of things before we go to the closet and I start organizing our pantry closet. Yesterday, Josh and I went to Kirkland's, and for Valentine's Day, we actually celebrated this weekend just because we were really busy this week. We have not been home hardly at all. So we went this weekend, and he bought me this absolutely adorable little truck, and it is a little light truck that it's like a night light. Let me see if I can plug it in or turn it on. Isn't that so cute? Oh my goodness. That is so stinking cute. I wanted this. As most of you know, at Christmas time, they had these type of trucks, except they were red and they held a Christmas tree in the back of them. And I never ended up finding one, you guys, that I wanted because they were either sold out or they were more than I wanted to pay for. So I ended up finding this one, and I love it because you can actually use this truck all year round, and you can actually put stuff in the bed of it. So you can put some, like, you know, like for the fall, some acorns or pine cones, or Christmas, like the Christmas tree. Or you could do flowers for the summer and spring. So it's just super cute. You could actually do, like, you know, something like carrots or bunny rabbits for the Easter season. I'm so excited about this little truck. I'm going to keep it here. Well, I don't know, you know me, I like to change things up, so I could change it and move it, but right now it's in our living room, and this is the perfect little light for nighttime when you're watching a movie. And I love how it lights up on the front of it. This was $14.99 at Kirkland, so if you guys want one, run out and get one before they sell out. In our location, I purchased the last one last night, other than the display one. So, but I'm sure they may have them online right now as well. So that's adorable. He also got me a couple of these little signs. I love this. It says Jesus, Sweet Tea, and Farmhouse Antiques. And that is actually metal. That little, this little sign is actually metal. And then this one over here, sorry, I'm had to step over the dog's beds. This one over here, I love it, but I do not love that it's got white writing because you can't see it hardly. I'm actually considering going over that with some black paints and trying to darken it because you just can't read it from, you know, from a distance because the light reflects off of it. But it says, perhaps this is the moment for which you were created. I just really love the saying on that, and I love the actual tin that it's painted on, but I don't like that you can't see it from a distance because it's so, it just reflects and it's just white. I think that was really a bad call on the designer. So I'm going to probably go over that with black paint. Hopefully that will work okay. But I just love that sign as well.
He also bought me a coffee mug from Kirkland's as well while we were there. It just says Create. I love this. I think this is really cute. This is dishwasher and microwave safe. It's made by Sheffield Home. And it was from Kirkland's. I think it was around $5.99. I can't remember. I took the sticker off last night. So that was super cute as well.
So today, guys, we have been gone all week, every single evening, even during the day, either working or being on the go. My family member is my uncle who's been to the hospital this weekend. So we've just been on the go, and I have not had time to organize the pantry. So this is the reason why this video has not been up yet. The filming for the paint art is 2 days ago, but now guys, I have been working on this all afternoon. I had to touch up some paint. When I peeled off the actual painter's tape, some of the paint came off of the wall, which really sucked. So I had to retape it and then paint over the spots where the paint had peeled up. So that's dried, and then I was able to put the shelving in, the little hangers and the shelves in. And then I just cut some new shelf liner that I bought at Lowe's, which I really like. It's this plasticky kind that's got little bubbles on it. So that'll kind of give it a little bit more support and keep anything from leaking onto the floor. So now that I've got this all done, I'm going to clean up the floor last. I mean, there's just no point, because if I drop any food or anything when I install in all the food and stuff, then it's going to get all over the floor anyway. So I will sweep and everything very last, but this is all done. So now all there is to do is actually start putting the food and baskets and stuff in that we got. And I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to arrange it. I know that it's a little bit hard to put stuff on the top shelf because, you know, granted we have a ton of room up here for bigger items, but the door frame here is causing it, it's causing a little bit of problems getting stuff up in that part. And I didn't want to bring the shelf down too low to be able to put stuff up there, because then we would be wasting even more space that you could utilize. But at the same time, I have no idea what I'm going to put on the top shelf. I was planning on putting my Instant Pot up here, but you guys, it is way too wide to be able to fit through from the frame of the door to the shelf here, because the shelf is 16 inches deep. I would have liked to have got a shelf that for the very top shelf that was about 12 inches wide instead of 16, but then the circumference of the Instant Pot I would be afraid would stick over it and wouldn't work anyway. So I don't know what I'm going to put up there. I'm thinking about putting paper towels and possibly light bulbs and stuff like that on this top shelf, and then I'll probably put the Instant Pot on this bottom shelving unit, because I spread out the shelves 10 inches apart, or every 10 slots apart I should say, but this bottom shelf here I did 12 down from the actual top shelf. So I counted 12 down to this shelf, so it would give a little bit extra room so that I could put the Instant Pots and maybe some small appliances on this shelf. So yeah, so far what I've got is top shelf will probably be paper towels and light bulbs and stuff like that, and then the two middle shelves will be a food and storage for food. And then, you know, I may even utilize this bottom shelf for some food as well and use the bottom flooring for the Instant Pot. But I wanted to put my shop vac down here because we have a shop vac and we have no closet space for it, so that's the reason I wanted floor space. So we'll see. I'm just going to play around with it as I go. By the way, this door here will be painted later on. I did not feel like painting that today because I'm just ready to get this done and over with. So this will be another project a different day. And I ran out of this white paint, so I'm gonna have to get some more paint anyways. So yeah, but this door will be painted white.